What's up, YouTube? Letitia here, and welcome back to my channel. So on today's video, I'm going to be reading through a few pages in this Master Educator's book, the Milady's second edition. One of my supporters asked me to read a few pages in the Instructor's book, and so today I'm going to be doing that on this video. She actually asked me to read a few chapters, but these chapters are pretty long, so I won't be reading a few chapters in this video. However, I will read a few pages from one of the chapters, and I'll come back at a later time and read some more pages out of either this same chapter or another chapter. So maybe what I can do is I can start on chapter 1 and in another video finish the chapter. So let me first show you guys what the book looked like. Oh, I'm drinking some Riesling wine as I do this. I'm gonna let you guys see what the book looked like. So this is what the book looks like. It is the Milady's Master Educator Student Course Book. But before we get all the way into it, make sure you do me a favor and you hit that subscribe button, tap the notification bell next to it, comment, share, and thumbs up this video, okay? So we're gonna start with chapter 1. And like I said, this is the Milady's Master Educator Student Course Book. So the first chapter is called the Career Education Instructor, right? So one of the things that I always tell my students when we're beginning a new chapter is in each chapter they have the learning objectives, right? And I always tell my students to focus on the learning objectives for their test, because the way that we do our course is we do one chapter per week, right? The following week, once they finish with that chapter, they're going to get tested on the information that they learned from that chapter. For the most part, whenever they're going to be tested on a chapter, the information is going to be coming from the learning objectives. So I tell my students, focus in or zero in on the learning objectives, and you can, once you do that, you will never go wrong when it comes to passing your exam, okay? So first I'm going to go over the learning objectives. And again, the chapter 1 is called the Career Education Instructor. So the learning objectives are as follows. Understand the importance of developing the qualities and characteristics desired in a master educator. Perform the key concepts in time management and event control. Put into practice the strategies for building self-confidence. Practice the steps for independent action and self-control. Implement the actions for self-motivation. Adopt behaviors necessary for developing enthusiasm. Practice the steps to developing a winning personality and a positive attitude. So these are all different things or aspects that is required of you if you're going to be an instructor, okay? So let's go ahead and start off with the first paragraph. So the first paragraph is qualities and characteristics of a master educator. So, teaching requires dynamic, conscious efforts on the part of the educator, whose basic function is to facilitate learning among students, Teaching is an intellectual experience that demands the ability to invent, adapt, and create new techniques and procedures to meet the changing demands of learners. Okay? So that one sentence right there, you know, that is basically telling you that as an instructor, you have to lose an intellectual experience. It takes intellectual experience. Like, you got to be experienced and intelligent in order to facilitate and guide students, right? In order to be effective as a role in the role of educator, certain qualities, characteristics, traits, skills, and practices are essential. And one thing about what is being said here in this paragraph alone is this. What I'm learning as an instructor is that everyone doesn't have these types of abilities. Everybody don't have these things inside of them. So I believe that it is our job as educators, as instructors in this field or any field, whether it is cosmetology or if it's teaching grades K through 12, if you don't have these qualities and characteristics in you, these are things that you have to practice, or you have to continue to try to develop and acquire. And I believe that these things only come if you don't naturally have it. You can possess these things as time go on with experience of, being in the field, or experience dealing with people and things like that. Just life skills. This is a part of life skills, okay? So let me go back. So in order to be effective in the role of an educator, certain qualities, characteristics, traits, skills, and practices are essential. Because educators are also human, contrary to what their students may think on occasion, because students think that we are superhuman sometimes. Not all of them, but there are some students that just think that their educators are like inhuman or supernatural or something like that, right? No two educators will be alike. However, they will have learned that processing certain qualities will aid their success as an educator, whether they are teaching in the classroom, in the laboratory, in a salon, on a platform, or in specially developed classes for a varied audience. The profile of a master educator will vary depending upon individual strengths, weaknesses, abilities, and attitudes. Okay? It may even change from one group of students to another. Qualities of a great educator cannot be reduced to a single list, but rather create a collage in which the various roles and characteristics of educators are combined to achieve the ultimate goal of the success with learners. And this statement right here is far from not being true. Like, this is so true when it says that qualities of a great educator cannot be reduced to a single list. Let me tell y'all something. Being in this field and of teaching cosmetology, being in the field of cosmetology and being on the teaching end is what I'm trying to say, is totally different than being in this field on the service and clients part of it, because students will have a different perception of each instructor. Some students may think that I'm a great educator, and then some students may think that I'm a poor educator. Just like my coworkers, some students think that some of them are great educators, and then you have some students that think that they're poor educators. So it's one of them situations where You can't be a great educator, like the book says, with one list. There's going to be a plethora of things that will make each educator good or great at what he or she does. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. That's one of the things that comes with this business, is that you're not going to be a great educator to every single student that comes into the classroom. It is what it is. But it is our job as educators to strive to be the best educated that we can be. The next paragraph is called Roles of the Instructor. During your career as a master educator, you will find yourself filling the role of motivator, coach, mentor, friend, disciplinarian, peacemaker, negotiator, arbitrator, nurturer, and entertainer. When they wrote this in the book, when I tell you guys, they spoke true words here. This is nothing but facts, because in the past 2 years since I've been doing this part of my career, I have definitely been each and every one of these roles that they just named here. Like, when I tell you I've been a motivator, I've been a coach, I've been a mentor, I've been a friend, I've been a disciplinarian, I've been a peacemaker, a negotiator, an arbitrator, a nurturer, and an entertainer. I've been them all. I have been them all, and I gotta say that I enjoy every minute of each role that I've had to play as an educator in the classroom. And that's nothing but facts right there. And I'm telling my right hand to God, the God's honest truth. I'm just going to read this last paragraph, and then I'm going to end the video because I don't want this video to be too long. So in other words, you will find that you must be a well-rounded individual to fill the role satisfactorily. The classroom is a business-like environment wherein learners occur and knowledge is born. Where learning occurs and knowledge is born. It is also, however, a place where adults interact on a continuous basis through verbal and nonverbal communication. The educator who is knowledgeable in a variety of subject areas will be a more interesting role model and educator to students. Take the time to ensure that you have interests outside of the classroom and that you can converse confidently about personalities, places, and events. Let me tell y'all something. You have to be a person who can confidently express different things that occurred in your life, their life experiences. Students like to hear what you've been through or the things that you've experienced in this field too. They don't want you to just stand up there and just teach from the book without giving them some sort of your experiences in this field and the different things that you've come in contact with, the different types of people and things like that. They want to hear these things. This is what makes the class more interesting, and it just makes the students want to be there and want to just get more from you as an instructor. Okay? The life balance will serve you well as an individual and as an educator. This is the last paragraph. Research was conducted across the United States regarding the qualities, characteristics, and personality managers and directors Research was conducted across the United States regarding the qualities, characteristics, and personality managers and directors look for in educators. they hire, as well as the qualities students look for in their teachers, as discussed in the following sections. So I'm going to go ahead and end it right here, and I'll come back another day and read more of this chapter. So this chapter has a total, wait, I didn't even count. So that's the first page. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, well, 27. 27 pages in one chapter. So listen, this chapter is going to be broken up into several different videos, or I can just read a couple of more pages from this chapter and go to a whole nother chapter. You guys let me know how you would want me to deliver this information from this Master Educator's book. Do you want me to just read the whole chapter over time in a few videos, or would you just like for me to do a couple of pages from each chapter, and that's it? Because this book consists of how many chapters? It's a pretty thick book. Let me tell you right now. Hold on. So it has 2 volumes. Volume 1 has 10 chapters, and then volume 2 has 9 chapters. So there's a total of 19 chapters in this book. Okay. But anyway, that's going to be it for this video. I hope that this video was interesting, and let me know in the comment section if this is, this type of content is something that you all enjoy. I mean, even if you all don't enjoy it, I'm still going to continue to do it because, like I said in the beginning of the video, one of my supporters did ask me to do a video reading a few chapters. She also wanted me to do a video discussing the pros and cons of being an instructor, and I'll do that in a whole separate video. So with that being said, until next time, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, tap the notification bell next to it so that you'll know when I upload another video. Comment, share, and thumbs up this video. So until next time, peace.